In Shadow Fight 3, we got tons of sets, and each one has its own crazy ability. Some of these abilities are just too good. They literally make your adrenaline go wild. Now, beating opponents is cool, but beating them with pure style? That's a whole different level. So today, we're going to check out the top 10 coolest abilities ever. And yeah, this is my personal list, so drop yours in the comments too. At number 10, we have the Steel Dog set with the Firestorm and Fire Vortex abilities. When I corner the enemy and start Firestorm, it's just pure satisfaction. The way it keeps slamming the ground while the flames cook the opponent is just insane. It's basically a recolored version of the Eruption Shadow ability, but honestly, it's not that bad. Plus, the Fire Vortex is an original ability, and their combination is absolutely epic, both in style and in damage. At number 9, we have the Celestial Kenong set with the Kenong's Verdict ability. Yeah, I know it's copied from the arena, but there are some changes that actually make it better. While using this, we float in the air like a wizard, and the icy animations just make it look really awesome. Plus, the way those sharp ice spikes shoot out from the ground, stab the opponent, and the coolest part? That big sword that drops from the sky and smashes the opponent. Now watch this part if you don't believe me. At number 8, we have the King of Serpent set. Now, I could just say I like the Intoxication ability, but honestly, there are a bunch of bloom abilities in this set that are just insane. First off, Ivy, the way it slams the ground and sharp vines come bursting out, cutting the opponent, it's just too good. And the best part? Ivy can stop any kind of attack. Even if the opponent is flying mid-air, the earthquake it creates just drags them down. Then there's Gaze of Terror. Man, the moment that green snake shows up and spits poison, stunning the opponent, it's pure intimidation. Gives you that real King of the Jungle feel. And of course, Royal Lotus and Intoxication to finish things off. This whole set feels like you're just bullying your enemy with nature itself. Now watch how I absolutely bully Akko with these abilities. At number 7, we have the Possess set.
Here I come.
Biggest piece of dog shit.
Yeah, I know a lot of you are going to disagree with this one. And honestly, I don't blame you. When it comes to the coolest abilities, Possessed does fall a bit short. But still, for some reason, my gut just tells me to put it here. Mainly because of the Messenger's aid and counterattack abilities. Sure, counterattack is kinda a copy-paste from Destroyer, but there's a little twist to it. And you've got to admit, those crows, they do look pretty sick when they swoop in for the attack. Okay, maybe these aren't the strongest reasons, but hey, let's just move on. Feel free to imagine your favorite set in this spot if you want. At number 6, we have the Namestealer set with the Assassination special ability. Well, even without Assassination, Namestealer already has some really cool moves. Like the Smoke Bomb, the explosion effects, they're just solid, pure, demonic, bloody vibes. And then there's the Scarlet Whips and the Blood Mist during Assassination. These abilities really give you that pure feeling of terror. But the Assassination move is above all of them. The way it smoothly stabs the opponent in silence gives off a pure assassin vibe. At number 5, we've got the Perfect Surface Servant set with the Absolute Zero ability. Now, I know most of the Servant's ice abilities are basically just copy-pasted shadow abilities, but with icy effects slapped on. But Absolute Zero? Man, I don't even have to say much, like it's literally perfect, just like the name. Even though I don't have Servant at level 6, just watching others use absolute zero feels like I'm the main character who's been beaten down over and over, but now I've entered God mode.
Acha!
At number 4, we've got the Chorus of the Void set with the Fate and Through Worlds abilities. Now, my favorite thing about this set has to be Through Worlds. It's just so cool. Honestly, it's a bit embarrassing to admit, but when I was little, watching cartoons, I used to imagine myself as a hero with powers like this. Don't laugh. We've all been there. The way it throws the enemy into the portal and then
My back! Oh, my back!
smashes them with that clean kick from behind. Pure perfection. And of course, the Fate ability is awesome too, but for me, Through Worlds definitely steals the show. Okay, we're in the top 3 now, where things officially stop making sense. At number 3, we've got the Shadow Colossus set, aka the Missile Launcher set. Like seriously, what were the devs even thinking? Normal attacks? Nah, let's just summon rocket launchers from another dimension. Bro really said, "Hold my portal, I'm calling the airstrike." This is peak level imagination right here. Just look at this dude casually opening a portal. Or should I say, a whole missile launcher. And you already know what's about to happen to the poor opponent. And no, I'm not hating on this ability at all. It's just so freaking cool and absolutely savage. Coming in at number 2, we've got the Dead Forest Triad. And honestly, this set is straight up unfair. Not only is it the most powerful set in the game right now, but it's also a total beast when it comes to style. First off, Mist Blade. Just look at that thing. Purple flames dancing on the blade. It looks like pure nightmare fuel for your enemies. Then there's Mist Onslaught, and trust me, firing off those mist waves is beyond satisfying. Especially when those wicked branches explode from the ground like nature itself is out for revenge. And we're not done yet, because the absolute peak of chaos, Crying Dance. This move doesn't just destroy your enemy, it absolutely annihilates their soul. The whole set feels like the devs sat down and said, yeah, let's just make a weapon of mass destruction. Alright, enough laughing, let's get serious. It's time for the number 1 set. Presenting the coldest, the deadliest, the absolute apex of power, the Guardian... No, wait. I wasn't about to say Guardian Dragon, trust me. I meant Guardian of the Void? Yeah, definitely not Guardian Dragon. I promise I'm not trolling.
It's impossible to catch up with infinity.